It's all right, Daisy.
This 72-year-old woman lives a simple life here in Romulus. She's lived in this home for more than 20 years. Now it's just her and the two dogs, Dolly and Daisy. But Tuesday morning,
The gate was locked, but he crawled over the gate.
trouble found its way in.
And left the door open about that far.
That's all it took for an intruder to make his way inside.
All of a sudden, I looked and he was standing there, and I thought he had a knife.
The woman is handicapped and can't walk without her walker. She says the man helped her around the house.
And he said, "Don't look at me." And I cried. I begged, "Don't hurt me, don't hurt my dogs."
He began searching the home for money.
And he wanted to know about, did I have any old money? Did I have any old coins?
Then he hit the jewelry box.
I said, "Please don't take my wedding band." And he said, "Why don't you have it on?" I said, "Because I'm a widow."
He took the ring anyway. What happens next will drive you to tears.
And he told me to lay down. He said, "Don't move." Well, he asked me if I had condoms. And I said, "I'm 72 years old." And then he raped me.
She laid there in tears. The terror finally stopped and the man left, but not before ripping all of the phones off the wall. The elderly woman managed to get a cell phone from her purse and called 911. Tired, afraid, and broken. That's how the woman told me she felt today. This man took a lot from her, but she vows he won't take her peace of mind.
I'm going to try my very best that he's not taking that away from me, because my house, my dogs, that's what makes up the part of my life that makes me happy. And I can't let him take that away from me. I've got to work through this.
It's crazy. This is the biggest homecoming I've ever seen.
I am entirely too excited for homecoming.
Emily's like a little ball of sunshine. She makes everyone happy. She makes everyone's day better.
Someone posted, let's nominate Emily for homecoming court, and immediately there was reaction from everyone.
I am very excited about homecoming.
We've had a great senior year so far, and I'm sure it'll continue on. The teachers, faculty, the kids here have been fantastic.
It's a big deal no matter who you are. It's such an honor. It's very cool to be viewed by your class as someone to be put on homecoming court.
This is something that's not just part of this school. It's the fact that, you know, society in general is accepting kids that maybe are a little bit different.
She's like the definition of being on homecoming court.
2013 homecoming king and queen are Emily Jacobs.
I am thrilled to be a homecoming queen.
He's amazing. He bounced back like nothing ever happened. And he will never remember, and I'll never forget.
And Adrian Herrick won't forget that horrifying phone call either.
I was just in shock. I didn't know how that could happen.
The 5-month-old had swallowed this pacifier while at daycare. The pacifier is called the Soothie, and it's what most hospitals give babies after birth.
He was holding the pacifier in his mouth and chewing on it. He's teething. And so she said that he either jumped up or rolled over.
Adrian tells me the daycare owner tried to get the pacifier out of the baby's mouth.
He took a deep breath and it sucked it further in. And then she wasn't able to reach it, to get it out. So she called 911.
Cameron was rushed here to Botsford Hospital.
We really weren't sure what to think. We thought that it was probably just a piece of the pacifier.
But the entire pacifier was down the baby's throat.
He was barely breathing on his own.
Doctors put a needle in the baby's neck and hooked it up to oxygen to breathe for him.
All these thoughts run through your head as you're thinking, is my kid gonna live?
And after hours of surgery, it was a miracle. Doctors got the pacifier out.
It actually, from my understanding, came out in pieces because it was lodged in there so tightly.
But it gave this little boy another chance to be back in his mother's arms.
I would give an organ to every staff member that helped in his survival if I could.